We're live.
We are? Cool.
Absolutely.
Feels like we've done this like 750 something times, but I know it's only 200 and...
It's the real 256.
Yeah, the real 256.
I thought last week was 256.
But it wasn't.
It wasn't.
No.
But it was.
You lose count sometimes.
Yeah, right.
It happens. It really happens. All right. This week on the Media Virus Podcast, Diddy gets sentenced, Taylor Swift's mom learns way too much about her daughter's love life, and ICE is crashing the Super Bowl like your racist uncle at Thanksgiving. All that, plus nuns on the run, a self-shooting dog, and a werewolf fight at lunchtime. It's another week where the headlines read like rejected SNL sketches.
Shut up and sit down.
It's the Media Virus Podcast. Now here's your infection team.
Hot damn. Do we have a show for you people this week? I am your host, Matty Rockdef, Mattiest of all of the Rockdefs, and proof positive that anyone can have a podcast. And let's just face it, I am way too lazy to do it on my own. Let me introduce you to my enablers, my handlers, the people who could be,
I was headed there.
All right.
It really was.
Yeah, I figured you were. It was just one of those things that we both go for the same thing.
Hi, Mike.
But
Hey.
executive producer, the esteemed Reverend Professor Mike Litoris.
Hey, I'm going to run around the other side. I got to check some tech real quick. I've got a weak channel. Does anybody have a weak right channel?
A weak right channel? No, I don't seem to have a weak right channel. No.
All right, that must be in my board because I'm seeing it in the recording as well.
From you or from everyone?
Well, he can't hear you now.
Oh fuck. Well, we're
The whole right channel's weak.
Anyways,
I feel like my left side's weak.
show must go on.
Well, we're broadcasting live from our delightfully demented corner of the web, where news gets a spin cycle, humor walks a tightrope, and your hosts are, well, shall we say, uniquely unqualified. Consider this your safe space for the unsayable, the unhinged, and potentially contagious. Whether you are seeking anarchy, a chuckle in the face of doom, or if you simply hit rock bottom, welcome to the Media Virus Podcast. Let's point and laugh as the world is burning around us.
Also, Erica and Peter here.
Oh, fuck.
Right.
Hi, Pete.
You know what?
Hi, Ricky.
We had tech issues. We had tech issues in the middle. I fucked up. I apologize. Let me introduce my incredibly beautiful, unbelievably hot wife of over 7 years and segment producer, Ricky Rockdef. How you doing, darling?
I'm fine, thanks.
Dude, it sounds like she's mad at you. I can't even see her face.
Never.
And joining us in the A block is Grease Monkey Pete. How you doing, man?
Not too shabby.
You sure you're not shabby?
I mean,
A lot shabby.
So
like shabby chic.
Shabby. I gotcha. So, just to give the podcast listeners an update on my mom's fucking cat.
Oh my god.
Oh, we're gonna go back to the cat story.
Oh boy.
Because it got stolen again.
Surprise.
So if they finally got it, it was back to its normal routine, and it was riding around on my dad's tray. And he was going for a walk when he could, up and down the neighborhood. Well, the woman comes down the street and asks to pet him, pets him, and then drives away real slow. Well, the cat gets down and starts following the car. And then my dad never saw the cat again. So now they're pretty sure that these people have the cat.
It's giving stealing candy from a baby, but you're stealing a cat from a 94-year-old man.
You're stealing
an electric wheelchair.
Right.
Yes.
And I was about to say, your dad doesn't even actually walk. He kind of rolls.
Yes.
Right. He's in a chair.
So rude.
And
They probably think they're doing such a service because your mom and dad let the cat go outside, and they probably think that is the worst thing in the world.
The cat is riding on the tray of the said wheelchair, going for a walk.
I want to explain to everybody out there that thinks a cat shouldn't be outside. You are a fucking idiot. The cats, first of all, are the only animal that domesticated themselves. Mm-hmm. They came to us. We did not seek them out. We would not have brought this vicious predator fucking... Would you go grab a fucking raccoon and just bring it into your fucking house?
I mean,
no, you would. But, or, I mean, you know, there's...
It's just a baby.
Right? They just showed up, and then we figured out that they kill mice. We figured out they were useful as opposed to, hey, this thing is useful to us.
Yeah.
A cat is not a dog. If you put a dog and just let a dog go, a dog is going to, if it doesn't find another person to feed, it's going to die.
So Matt calls me when he finds all of this information out and says he's going to make signs and post them all over the neighborhood that says that there is a family that has stolen the cat again. And then he didn't do that. And I'm just disappointed that didn't happen.
Well,
here's...
I warned him against defamation problems because if
these people are trash, they don't know how to spell defamation.
But if they're crafty trash, they may know a shifty attorney who
trash knows how to sue. Trust me. And
defamation suit.
And it just got. And then I'm kind of thinking like now I gotta like I just don't have a fight in me.
I do.
Go ahead. I'll back you up. I'll stand with you. I just don't have the fight. I don't have the like fucking.
I'll go to Canva right now and make a poster.
I feel like this is all cover story for the fact that you made signs that said, "Have you seen my pussy?" and put your phone number on there.
Literally, that's what Matt's dad did when the cat ran away.
I went around going, "You see my wife's pussy?"
These fucking people.
Jerry just rolls up to people.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, you see my wife's pussy? And I'll stare at him like, oh, fucking blank.
I have a TikTok of Matt's parents talking to me about when they first met. And she goes, yeah, he liked my panties. And I was like, I'm sorry?
I remember that.
What?
And apparently panties was what they called, like, it's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like their knee-length underpants. Yeah.
Bloomers?
And that's what she meant. Is that what they're called? Bloomers? I feel like bloomers are shorts. These are like capris. But she loves a little shock factor. And if you don't give it, my husband learned it from somewhere. If you don't react to her little thing, she'll repeat it and then she'll explain it. Hey-o!
That doesn't sound like anybody we know.
I've never met anybody that does that before. Or my husband to me, because he knows my game of not giving in. He'll say, what, no good?
Mom and my mother-in-law may be the same person.
You must be related, Mike. That makes a lot of sense.
Thanks, I hate it.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let's get into the TMVP, our first A-Block segment, Celebs, Scandals, and Super Bowl Ice.
I'm practicing. Oh, we get the little giggler. Professor Mike the giggler.
It's dead air, dude. Come on.
It is. Good evening, sinners and saints of the internet. This is the Reverend Professor Mike Litoris reporting live from the flaming dumpster that is Earth 2025.
Honestly.
Tonight's A Block is a triple threat of celebrity weirdness and political theater. Courtroom tears, mom level cringe, and ice crashing the Super Bowl. Matty Rockdef is with me as always. Matty, how's your blood pressure?
High, Reverend. And it's been that way since people started scanning QR codes for toilet paper.
Amen to that. All right, let's dive into the madness. Diddy's courtroom goodbye. First up, Sean Diddy Combs is officially sentenced to 50 months in federal prison. Though with credit for time served, he'll only serve about 3 years. When the verdict dropped, Diddy turned to his family and mouthed the words, I'm sorry, with his hand over his heart.
I'm real sorry.
The same move he pulled
sorry
earlier.
That he's going to jail, not sorry that he ruined people's lives.
Dude, just think, babe. I was thinking about this. Diddy will be out of jail before you pay off your car note.
Fuck that guy. Ugh.
Oh my god.
Well,
he'll
be out of jail before Tino goes to kindergarten.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like a Hallmark Channel movie ending, but he's
right. Nothing says redemption arc like whispering "I'm sorry" on your way to the club fed.
At least he didn't remix "Can't Stop, Won't Stop," apologizing. Can't stop, won't stop, apologizing. Like that.
Sure.
Okay.
Speaking of hits that make your parents uncomfortable, let's talk about Taylor Swift's mom hearing her daughter sing about extracurricular activities with Travis Kelce.
So
awkward.
All right, have you guys heard this?
Yes.
I didn't think it was that bad.
It's not.
I thought it was okay. Like I listened to it. People on the internet are shitting all over it.
So people, when I first saw like the tea about it, this is before I listened to the album, they were saying something about she has a line that I have now listened to, and it says it's something about the skies, like it spreads to the skies or something, and everybody was like, yeah, she said spreads her thighs, and it very clearly says skies.
Excuse me while I kiss these thighs.
I think it's the whole album is fantastic. I've listened to it on repeat a couple times. I worked out to it on Sunday. I think it's fine. Yeah, like if you know like the fucking details and the people around, like maybe because she says something about like a redwood tree and a hard rock and like all these things. So it's like whatever. But I feel like it's fine. If her mom had something to say, then her mom needs to get a grip. Where are they from? Reading or something? Lancaster
County. Lancaster County, out in the Reading area.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, she dropped this album. One song in particular called "Wood" has the internet doing exactly that. I don't know what that means, but it's part of her Life of a Showgirl era.
Mm-hmm.
A little raunchier, a little wink, wink. And apparently a lot about her fiance, Kansas City Chiefs tight end, Travis Kelce. But when Taylor played it for her mom, Andrea, she got what she calls the adorable and innocent reaction. Mom thought the song was about superstitions.
Bendito. That's cute. I did see on New Heights, Jason was like, so Travis, what do we think about this song that's about your whatever? And he was like, it's about wood. What are you talking about? And so Travis is being very coy and very like, that's not what it's about. What do you mean? And just not saying a lot, unless they edited a bunch of stuff out. But like the whole interview, the whole episode, like Travis was very like just letting Jason talk and not really like saying anything. Like he was asking like, oh, did you talk to Dad about the album yet? And he's like, yeah, I haven't. I don't know anything. And he's like, oh, that's funny if he listens to this. And he's like, yeah, that'd be funny. And then he wasn't giving very much.
Right.
Well, the woman's daughter singing about Travis's magic wand, and she heard rabbit's foot.
Exactly. Taylor told SiriusXM's Morning Mashup, that's the joy of a double entendre. It just goes right over their heads, or in this case, right under mom's radar.
We were trying to work in the joke with Rob Boss. We never got it. We never got it in because I was going to say something about a double entendre, and he was going to go, "We're going to double up on Tanya." That sounds fantastic.
Oh,
I also, like, as a parent adjacent, if one of my kids said something about, like, it just goes right over their heads, I would punch them. Don't treat me like an old lady who doesn't know the new thing.
Well, she probably thought I ain't got a knock on wood meant good luck. So, good Kelsey.
And somewhere, Andrea Swift is praying the lyrics to Honey are literally about the bee pollen.
Taylor says, "You see in that song what you want to see." Well, I saw enough to know that Travis isn't scoring touchdowns. He's getting entire verses. Oh, that was mine. Fuck. Well, that was yours. Between Wood, Honey, and The Fate of Ophelia, Taylor's new album is half diary, half 50 Shades of Kansas City.
No, it's not.
All right, that's enough wood for one segment. From pop superstition to political delusion, let's talk about ICE crashing Bad Bunny's halftime show.
Oh my goodness. How about ICE in Chicago right now?
Well, I didn't want to talk about ICE. I wanted to talk about Bad Bunny. I wasn't like the whole, like, I was like, it's kind of fucked up that they're doing this. It's a dickhead thing to do. But like, I didn't know the rest of the world knew anything about Bad Bunny. I thought it was just my wife who listened to this.
Oh, because he's been on Saturday Night Live like 3 times already.
Well, yeah, this year, like, I don't. Anyway. And Saturday Night Live is really known for getting top-notch fucking quality entertainment.
I mean, I've heard of him. I'm not aware of a whole lot other than
he had a concert.
Yeah, other than he's a performer and apparently good enough that he's got a following. The name is there. I have name recognition.
Yeah.
I only know what I've seen and read in the last 3 days.
See that you heard it's all he's getting some publicity.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't doesn't sing in English. He speaks.
That's okay.
It's going to be a Spanish.
He's still an American.
Translations.
He's still an American.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying
they didn't have translation when Shakira was in Spanish.
Was it in Spanish?
Yeah. Bad Bunny has been to the Super Bowl before performing with Shakira.
Uh-huh.
Like, Shakira had a whole show. Yes, she did some of her English songs.
Wasn't it Shakira and what's her name?
Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was just a bunch of ass shaking. I wasn't even paying attention to what language they were.
We're going to have a choice in our halftime show this year because apparently I heard the Charlie Kirk Foundation is going to put on an alternate halftime show with American themes.
Boo!
And real American performers.
I
was really offended by that because how do we not know and fully understand that Puerto Rico is a territory of the United States? The people of Puerto Rico are Americans.
That's wild.
Yep.
Wild. Also, why are we still talking about stupid ass Charlie Kirk? Who fucking
it's not. It's the foundation still exists.
Why are we talking about Erica Kirk? Who fucking cares about her?
Let's not start fighting on the air. Hey, this portion of the Media Virus podcast is brought to you by our good friends at Botano Organics, your local source for all things hemp wellness, and I swear it's legal. From CBD to THCA and everything in between, Botano Organics has products to keep your vibe high, your stress low, and your life in just right amount of mellow. Stop by their shop or check them online. Botano Organics, plant-powered wellness for real people. Tell them TMVP sent you, and they'll pretend to like you.
Hey, that's good stuff.
So, what you doing on the internet?
Behind that desk?
Oh, not pizza?
No.
All right. So, you want to get into the next?
Yeah. Good evening, fellow degenerates. This is the Reverend Professor reporting live from the Nerve Center of the Media Virus Podcast, where the news is real, but we sure as hell wish it wasn't. The world's falling apart. Wars, elections, billionaires have slap fights online. So we figured, let's take a break from the apocalypse and focus on something truly inspiring. The dumbest, weirdest, and most gloriously unexplainable news stories of 2025. Let's point and laugh as our world burns around us. Starting off our list, story number 10, Nuns on the Run. We start in Austria, where 3 elderly nuns pulled off the most wholesome jailbreak since the sound of music. These ladies of the Lord were forced into a retirement home they didn't want. So what did they do? They called up some of their old students, hired a locksmith, and broke back into their old convent. That's right. They said, God helps those who help themselves, to the spare keys. Now they're living there with limited power, partial plumbing, and a grocery drop-off system that's basically DoorDash for disciples. Police called their return incomprehensible. Yep, try to understand.
Incomprehensible. Inconceivable. Try understanding how you get outsmarted by 3 nuns and a prayer.
If there's a sequel to Sister Act, I want to see this version. Sister Escape, The Wrath of Nun.
There is a sequel to Sister Act. It's called Sister Act 2.
Oh.
Sister Act is one of the greatest movies ever done.
That's one way to look at it.
I love Sister Act.
She does.
Our wedding song is from Sister Act.
Yeah, well, it's true.
It's before Whoopi Goldberg became a lunatic.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Right before.
Meanwhile, in Italy, cops found a 64-year-old man lying in bed with a crossbow bolt sticking out of his forehead.
Whoops.
And the wild part, the man was still alive. He hadn't eaten in 2 days, just chilling like, yeah, I got a bit of a headache.
Ooh.
Doctors said if the bolt went a millimeter deeper, he'd be dead.
Oh.
Apparently, Italians can survive anything. Bad politics, espresso, that tastes like battery acid, and medieval headshots. Forget Romeo and Juliet. This is Tony and the Crossbow. Tony and the Crossbow. Tony! Tony and the Crossbow!
Well, speaking of Tonys, meow, Tony the Tiger, I guess. Across the pond in England, residents of Wirral have been terrorized by a mysterious man in a shiny black cat suit. Locals call him the Cat Gimp. Witnesses say he crawls, growls, and waves his arms at people like a furry Power Ranger who lost his franchise deal.
Could you imagine wandering around and having to deal with a guy that they call the Cat Gimp?
Nobody knows who he is or why he's doing it.
Could you imagine having to deal with somebody walking around the neighborhood dressed as a cat gimp?
I don't know what a cat gimp is.
My theory, too much catnip, not enough therapy.
Erica.
Yeah.
Or Ricky, I'm sorry. Have you seen Pulp Fiction?
No.
No? Okay, never mind.
We'll fix that.
It's always England, isn't it? You can't find a dentist, but you can find a latex jungle cat on the sidewalk.
There's a guy dressing up in a latex suit with cat ears. It's shiny.
Like a skin-tight latex suit.
He like growls at people.
Oh, like in that show that's on FX.
Yes, that's a gimp. I know what show, the American Horror Story.
Yeah.
Where the guy's got that bodysuit. Well, anyway, over in Salt Lake City, a man attacked his lunch buddy with a wooden stake. Well, because he thought the guy was a werewolf.
I mean, duh.
During lunch, no full moon, no silver bullet, just a burrito and bad decisions.
Well, it was a full moon this week.
I was about to say, wood steak.
Yeah, I don't think that works though. He told cops,
wrong weapon, wrong movie monster.
He told the cops the guy was plotting to kill him. So he packed his pockets full of rocks and went full Van Helsing. He's now facing aggravated robbery charges and hopefully psychiatric supervision.
Wow.
Utah, come for the mountains. Stay because the guy across the table thinks you're Team Jacob.
Literally.
Wow.
Speaking of Salt Lake City. Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, episode 3 this week.
Oh, yeah?
20 out of 10. No notes.
You don't have anything that you'd like to share about it?
Oh, of course I do. I have something to share.
All right. Well, do you want to do that in Ricky time, or do you want to?
Oh, I didn't know that there was something called Ricky time.
There is something called Ricky time.
OMGs.
Mm-hmm. In Pennsylvania, a woman's ring camera caught a masked figure on her porch at 4 a.m. calling himself the Box Demon. He left an empty box and said, "I leave this box, a gift for you." The cops later identified the guy and said, "There's no public threat." It's exactly what they said about the last guy who wore a paper plate mask and called himself the gift. You know, if anybody leaves me a gift at 4 a.m., I'm not calling the cops. I'm calling a priest, a flamethrower, and a realtor.
Well, down in Alabama, traffic came to a halt when a kangaroo named Sheila, it's a little on the nose, isn't it, escaped from a private petting zoo and went bouncing down the interstate. Sheila apparently just wanted some freedom and maybe a Chick-fil-A sandwich. She was eventually tranquilized and returned home safely. If you ever needed proof that America has lost the plot, remember this. We've got wild kangaroos, and they're still freer than most of us.
Yeah.
Just as a pointer, I don't specifically know what a kangaroo's diet is, but I feel like a Chick-fil-A sandwich is not a good thing to feed to a kangaroo.
Well, we're going to find out.
They have Chick-fil-A in Australia?
No, this fucking thing is in
Alabama.
It was like a petting zoo.
Oh.
But listen to this shit. In Kansas, a babysitter found out that sometimes kids are absolutely right. A toddler kept saying there was a monster under the bed. So she checked. And there was a grown-ass man hiding under there.
Fuck.
Turns out he used to live in the house and just decided to move back in rent-free under a child's mattress. She tried to drag him out. The dude ran. Cops caught him later. He's now facing enough charges to fill a Netflix true crime series. And and that, kids, is why we always check under the bed before watching Bluey. I could. Anyway.
In Oklahoma, a man was shot by his own dog. Gerald Kirkwood was lying in bed when his pit bull Oreo jumped up and accidentally got his paw stuck in the trigger guard of a loaded gun.
Hey, I got a question.
One wrong move later, bang, the dog shot him in the leg.
You know what? It wouldn't have happened if the loaded gun wasn't laying on the bed.
Yeah. Or, if it was, the safety could have been on.
Should have been on.
I get, dude, you know how many times I've been laying in bed with my fucking loaded gun and the dog jumps up and I'm like, hold on.
None.
Literally none. It happened once with a rocket launcher.
And I learned my fucking lesson. Luckily, that rocket propelled grenade cleared the roof and made it past the neighbor's house. Well, anyway, he's fine. The dog's fine. The gun's probably getting a podcast deal. And you just know Oreo's walking around like Yeah, I told him, stop calling me good boy.
Stop calling me good boy, bitch.
Attack of the giant fish. In China, a mermaid performer at an aquarium was attacked by a massive sturgeon during her underwater show. The fish apparently tried to swallow her head, goggles and all. She escaped with some bruises and a renewed fear of sushi.
Wait a minute. Hang on a second, because I thought sturgeons had to take the hypocritical oath to do no harm.
You're thinking of surgeons and the Hippocratic Oath. Never mind.
All right.
Visitors watched in horror as the 100-year-old fish reminded everyone who runs the tank. Somewhere, Aquaman just went, not my circus, not my fish.
That's right.
Wasn't that a Weird Al song? Like he parodied like a
sturgeon, or
yeah,
like a
sturgeon.
Mm-hmm.
No, it was like a sturgeon.
Instead of like a virgin.
Yeah. But Primus wrote the old Diamondback Sturgeon. That's a good song.
Mm.
Finally, China's going viral again for pay to wipe toilets.
For the soybeans?
Yeah, you have to scan a QR code and watch an ad to get toilet paper. The idea is to reduce waste, but imagine your phone dies after you've already started the mission. Now you're stuck between a bathroom, you're just sitting there between a bathroom stall and bad Wi-Fi connection. Well, here's the thing, is we finally hit rock bottom. Capitalist communism found a way to monetize your last shred of dignity. Literally. I don't know.
And that's your dose of weird stuff for this week. I'm the Reverend Professor Mike Litoris, reminding you, if you think life makes no sense, congratulations, you're paying attention.
One of the sign-offs I wrote is, if you learned something, you were listening to something else. So it is now time. It's Ricky time.
My God, this is a thing. I was about to leave.
No, I wrote Ricky time.
Did you just type that right now? Because the cursor is...
The cursor's there because that's where we are. That's
Sure.
I have it in my prompter.
Oh my God, that's so nice. What do you want to talk about?
Well, let's talk about all of the fun housewives.
Oh my God,
you've been housewiving all week.
Listen, okay, so I just right before the show watched the 3rd episode of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, and it was very sad. First of all, there's this bitch named Brittany. She is such a bitch. She's such a pendeja. She wants to be on this show or famous so bad. This is the one that I think I told you guys she was dating an Osmond.
Oh, okay.
The Osmond nephew, who's like a super player in Salt Lake City. And so she goes to the plant store with Whitney, who's a slob kebab. So they go to the plant store. They are starting to connect, whatever. And so I guess Brittany has beef that her daughter doesn't talk to her. And so Whitney's like, hey, as an adult that had problems with her parents, I just want to tell you that maybe you should meet her where she's at. So she's telling you she needs some commitment from you as a mom, and you can't date for however long because she wants to see you take priority of your children over boyfriends. Maybe just do that for a little bit. And she goes, I don't know if that's what she wants. That's a hard ask. Can you imagine? And the whole time she's stroking this cactus.
I gotta think about my kids instead of getting dick.
Literally, and that's
Jesus Christ! What kind of world do we live in where I gotta think about my kids?
Right, and she's obviously divorced, and she's had beef with her kids for a while, but in a Mormon family, for your 2 daughters to go with their dad instead of their mom, that's crazy.
That's a disgrace.
It's just also the mom, she is on TikTok singing all over the place, and she was in a Hallmark movie, and so it's you very obviously just want to be famous, and it's not just the dating, which dating is adjacent to this because she is dating an Osmond who's treats her terribly publicly. Like everybody can see all of the mean things they tweet about each other. And then she like goes back to him. So it's like your daughters just want you to be their mom. And she's like, ooh, I don't know.
I don't know if I can pull that off. That sounds like a lot of fucking work to me, boy.
We might have to talk about that later off camera. So there was that. And then another mom thing that happened. Trigger warning, mom stuff. So Bronwyn is whatever. So they grew up super Mormon. Her dad worked as like the treasurer for the Mormon temple. I think like in Northern California or something. She got pregnant. She went to BYU, which is like Mormon fucking college university, and she got pregnant in college, which is like,
what?
How did you get pregnant in college if you're Mormon and you're not having sex?
What?
And so
there's some magical stuff that happens.
Yeah. She wasn't convinced on the Mormon part to begin with. So when she was doing
guess
sex.
not.
So she's having a conversation with her mom. In the last episode, it was revealed that her mom lives with her. They're going through something. Her dad lives in a nursing home because he has dementia. He's had dementia for like 8 years now, and it's getting like really difficult. I don't know what the situation is with why the mom lives there.
Does he remember he's Mormon?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
And so the mom lives at Bronwyn's house. Bronwyn is very rich. Her husband is like Bill Gates adjacent. Like he like invented the Palm Pilot. And so like they have money. Like she wears like only couture clothes. She has a lot of like famous art in her home. Like they are rich AF. And so her mom lives there. Her and her mom are having a conversation. Bronwyn's daughter says, okay, I'm leaving. I'm going to bowling. And the grandma's like, you guys bowl? And she's like, yeah. And so Bronwyn knows that when the kids say that they're going bowling, that means that they're going elsewhere so they can have sex. And so Bronwyn explains this to the grandmother, and she's like, oh my goodness, I could never. And so they're having a conversation about Bronwyn and when she was pregnant and how it was a secret and how her sisters were also pregnant at that time, but they were married because her sisters are much older than her.
Right.
And so she's talking about like how it was difficult and she couldn't celebrate her pregnancy and she didn't have a baby shower and whatever. And she was like, that like really like affected me. And her mom was like, how do you think it felt for me having to hide your pregnancy? And so this conversation is going back and forth about Bronwyn saying like, I know that you prefer tough love and I don't prefer tough love. And I'm super open and honest with my daughter. And then the mom's like, yeah, well, you're going to get the same result if you do that. And she was like, you did tough love and I still got pregnant. My daughter's not pregnant and I don't do tough love. Like, which one do you think won? And the mom was just saying like making herself like the victim of being Bronwyn's mom. And it was very, very sad. And at the end, she said, just because I don't tell you I'm proud of you or that you're doing a good job at life doesn't mean I don't think that. I just can't tell you that because I don't want you to get a big ego. And it was the most heartbreaking piece of television that I've ever watched in my entire life. I mean, I'm sure like other like more important things happened on television, but like just with my own trauma, I was like, and her mom's name is Muzzy, and I was like, fuck Muzzy. I even put a thread about it. I was so mad. So that happened.
And I don't know if you know this, but Ricky is famous on the internet.
I know.
In this circle, she is.
Anyways, so that happened. Real Housewives of Miami happened. Real Housewives of Miami, the what's it called? Reunion. The part 1 came out on Friday. It's crazy. It ended in the last 2 minutes with Julia saying that when they were on vacation in the Hamptons, which was like 2 seasons ago, her and Adriana had slept together, which is crazy because Julia is married to Martina Navratilova. And so usually when you're married, you don't sleep with other people. And usually when you're like on a podcast, like you don't fall asleep like in the middle of the show. Found it. Hey, Pete.
How's it going, bud?
How was that little napperoonie?
I wasn't napping. I was looking at my phone.
Oh.
I heard every word you said.
Then who did Julia sleep with?
Martina.
I don't care.
What else happened? Real Housewives of Orange County is also on. I don't GAF about Real Housewives of Orange County. It's been on too long. The people are too famous.
I liked it in its early years.
And it's early, but it's the first one. But it's too. I don't even know how to describe it. They get
Real Housewives of Orange County. Wasn't that was like the OG?
Yeah, that's
Real Housewives
one, and then New York came out. So it's just when the housewives start producing the show.
Yeah,
they're not listed as producers, but they plan things and they reveal things and they plan what they're going to talk about. It is not enjoyable. I'm looking for low budget. These bitches are just hanging out before they have to pick up the kids from the bus.
Yeah,
not
we should be filming Real Housewives of Claymont.
Ew.
We should
chill at the bus stop.
Imagine. Ew. What else? Real Housewives of Potomac also just came out. So last week and this week and the week after is heavy on the housewives because there's 4 franchises that are airing at the same time. Because
hold on, real quick, Erica, are you a member of Moms After Dark?
No.
Oh,
are you?
I was just informed. No.
Oh, I was like, hello.
It's a page only for women.
Okay.
And my wig isn't believable. So, anyways, no, I just found out about this the other day. A bunch of my friends were talking about it. They're all women. Yes, I have women friends. And they were talking about Moms After Dark page up there in Delaware is crazy. And
I mean, I'll join right now.
We need you to be our link.
I feel like whatever I'm talking about in Moms After Dark, I'll talk about it in real life too. I mean, fuck. Moms After Dark. Delaware.
Mom.
I need
it's dark.
Right back.
Was 1A.
What happened?
I said my friend text something. I'll be right back.
He's checking
something. He's gonna be right back.
Looking for a group of moms, 5 to 7 moms, to sit on the floor and just scream with me.
What?
Me as a new parent. What the fuck is this? Me as an experienced parent. What the fuck is this? I'm just reading things that they have posted.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't let anyone else ruin your day. It's your day. Ruin it yourself.
That's right.
It's a lot of moms looking for.
No, I'll give you a quote of what it is. What my friend called it.
Adult content, welcome, same rules, same disclosure. We are not responsible for what members say or do. You're responsible for yourselves. We do ask everyone to be considerate.
Here's what my friend described Moms After Dark. It's for misandrist, however you say that, Karens that have the emotional intelligence of a Kyle.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys heard this track off of Taylor Swift's new album, but it's pretty concerning.
I don't know, but I do have something that I need to check. I think we got to take down notice from Spotify.
Uh-oh.
What?
I've got a message to check. I believe we have a takedown notice from Spotify.
What did you do?
Oh, shit.
What
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
Who is your daddy and what does he do? What movie is that? That's
Kindergarten Cop. What movie is that?
Huh?
I quote that movie at least twice.
That's Arnold Schwarzenegger, right?
Yeah.
Who is your daddy?
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
What are you doing? You know what's another movie that I quote all the time? Men in Black.
Please. That's on fifth, please.
What are you doing, Matt?
What's up?
I don't want to get Dude, she watches her copyrights. I don't want to deal with the
Oh,
takedown.
no, this isn't really a Taylor Swift song. It's an AI.
I know, but it sounds
Okay,
enough
leave
like
it.
it that we'll get a notice.
All
Yeah,
right.
all
you
right.
guys, you
Because
guys.
they
So
check
in Men
it
in
out.
Black, there's the guy who goes. He's like a farmer, and what's his name, babe? Sugar- Edgar, and he goes sugar water. And
Yeah.
sometimes, like Matt will say something, and it sounds like that voice, and I always
Oh,
say,
who was that? That was
It's Vincent D'Onofrio. He
Vincent D'Onofrio. I'm sorry. Yeah,
Game on.
I was going to say you're talking about the guy that the alien that uses him as a skin suit.
What? Yeah,
Yeah.
there's an alien walk around in a Edgar suit.
yeah.
Yeah.
he's from North Wilmington, I think.
Is he?
Yeah, Vincent D'Onofrio. He's from here. He's like from Wilmington. Like I
I
think
had
his
no idea. He's like BFFs with Dak Shepard.
Huh.
Sober besties.
Yeah, Dak Shepard's cool.
Well, is there anything else you wanted to catch us up on, babe?
I took screenshots of things I wanted to remember, but I don't care and I want to leave.
All right, you can read this part right here.
Don't go anywhere. Up next, Matty and the Reverend take us back to the golden age of televised outrage with a look at a man who yelled first. Huh? With a look at the man who yelled first so that the rest of us didn't have to. Morton Downey Jr.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
All right.
Bye.
Love you,
Goodbye.
babe.
Bye
Thank you.
bye.
Good night, Ricky.
We are going to get wrapped up here, and that means I'm going to get the closer music ready and get that going. And we will see you in the B block, where we are going to do our fabulous retrospective on Morton Downey Jr. We'll be back with you right after this. This episode of the Media Virus Podcast is brought to you by 302-46 Voice. That's 302-46 Voice. If you want my voice on your project, dial 302-46 Voice today. Don't forget to check out our sister show on the Media Virus Podcast Network, Stepmoms Without Children. Join Ricky Rockdef as she takes a deep dive into the fascinating people she meets and thinks that you should meet too. Find Stepmoms Without Children at themediavirus.com, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your fine podcasts. Special thanks to mysportsreports.com and delawaresports.com, delivering regional sports coverage straight to your devices via stream and podcast. Learn more at mysportsreports.com and delawaresports.com. If you wish to sponsor the Media Virus Podcast, email your contact information to pml@themediavirus.com with the subject line sponsor, or leave us a message at 646-VIRUS01. On behalf of the infection team and our feckless leader, Matty Rockdef, I'm the Reverend Professor Mike Litoris, coming from to you live high atop Uncle Butch Studios, with one hand firmly on the pulse and the other clawing for a shred of sanity. This has been the Media Virus Podcast. We'll be back next week. Find us at themediavirus.com, on social media, or download us now from your favorite podcast platform.